Jumpscare Rewind. Jumpscare Rewind.
Welcome to Jumpscare Rewind. This is the show where I speak with fellow cinemaniacs about their mutual addiction to all things horror movies. Today's guest,
Elza Kephart, is an award-winning filmmaker whose genre films blend dark, absurd humor with sharp social critique. Her latest feature, SLAXX, premiered at the Fantasia Film Festival, where it won the Audience Award for Best Canadian Feature. It is rated 96 fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, and was Shudder's #3 best-ranked film for 2021. Hailed by the New York Times as mayhem with a message, SLAXX reflects Kephart's belief in using horror as a tool for social commentary. Her debut feature, Graveyard Alive, won the Slamdance Kodak Award for Best Cinematography, and played at over 20 film festivals. She is currently developing the GREAT CANADA Day Massacre with GPA Films, continuing her exploration of satire and horror as a tool for political change. Everyone, please welcome Elza Kephart!
Elsa, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining me. First, before we really delve in, I need to ask you, can you tell us anything about the Great Canadian Massacre? Did I get the title wrong, didn't I?
The Great Canada Day Massacre? Well, it's in development, so as any filmmakers out there know, that means who knows if it's ever going to get made, but knock on wood it is. I have a great producing team on board. Yeah, it's a slasher that takes place on Canada Day. If y'all don't know, that's July 1st in a small town where a young climate activist is coming to disrupt the parade and discovers deaths and disappearances and has to team up with her ex-boyfriend, who's now the sheriff, to stop the mayhem before it gets worse.
I want to see it. I know it's not made yet.
No.
Is it easier to get films made in Canada than probably, I assume, the government maybe helps you there, as they might not here, especially now?
Yeah. I mean, that's a good question. I've never tried to get a film made in the US, so I can't compare. I mean, SLAXX got government financing.
That's
so
amazing.
That does say a lot. It's not easy, no, because there's a lot of people trying to get films made,
Sure.
and there's not a lot of money. And but I would say, depending on the sorts of films you're trying to get made, it's perhaps easier here. But there's films that if you're trying to get them made in the US, it's probably easier there. So.
Well, I think maybe you could get government funding here if you were like advertising the military, maybe. I don't know. But
you won't get your films funded by the American government. That's all private capital.
Yeah, exactly. I like your costume. Can you explain that to our audience? Or maybe it doesn't need explaining.
I think it probably does a little bit. I'm the ghoul of capitalism because, as you will come to know if you watch my film SLAXX, and especially read the liner notes in the new Blu-ray, shameless plug.
Congrats! That's like this week, right? Did it come?
Oh no, it came out. It came out already. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go get it. Hold on.
Yeah, show us. Oh my God, you disappeared into your beautiful living room. You like disintegrated. That was so sad. I hope you.
A living room that I could.
Oh, you're alive. Yeah, I couldn't either. Oh, that's got to be so cool.
It is.
Oh, congrats! It's huge.
And see, so proud of this. I didn't even ask. So they just wrote this. Oop.
Shines and thickness. Oh, that is really, really awesome.
So I thought I would
Can we find that here in the States as well? Do you know?
It's from Shudder, so
I know it's on Shudder, but
this is a Shudder release.
Okay. So it almost feels like it's against what the movie stands for to go on Amazon and buy it.
Oh, no, please. No, please. I bought it. Well, I didn't buy it. Shudder sent it to me, but you can buy it on Vinegar Syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's just a Canadian site.
No,
but that's definitely where I've seen it.
Yeah, I know Vinegar Syndrome, and there's like a store in my next town where you can buy Vinegar. Oh, I could probably find your... I'm going to go get it there. I haven't seen it. I'm embarrassed.
Graveyard Alive was also re-released through a Vinegar Syndrome affiliate. So that's my first feature. You can also get that, but on DVD. It's not on Blu-ray, this one.
I haven't seen either, but I'm gonna. I apologize. Can I show the trailer for SLAXX before we continue?
Of course.
All right, here is the trailer.
Ready.
Hi there. And you are?
Libby.
You are here for the new collection turnaround. This is such an important night for us.
A lot of people have been very keen to get their eyes on it. Genes that automatically adapt to your body size. The Super Shapers!
Lockdown activated.
I want you to know I will do whatever it takes to make sure things go as scheduled.
Oh my God. I'm so totally excited. I could just die.
Should we call the police?
We can't. We're in lockdown.
What if there's a killer out there?
Are you afraid there's a killer out there?
Yeah.
Get ready for SLAXX.
Okay, so we know two things. It loves Bollywood music, and it has a bindi on its forehead.
SLAXX.
Small price to pay for an awesome ass.
What was the inspiration for that?
It's really embarrassing. It was not at all what it ended up being. I was on a road trip with two of my friends, one of which is the co-writer and co-producer of SLAXX, and we were teasing each other about words we hated. And our third friend hates the word slacks. So just to be a bitch, I was like, slacks. And then my other friend and I both turned around and we were like, that sounds like a pair of killer pants. And that's how it started.
Does the movie feel like that at all? Like, is there a SLAXX song? Like,
no, there isn't.
Right.
There isn't. But it took a long time to peel away from that silly premise and really infuse it with the social message that was needed to make it really a film that was about something and not just like a pair of pants killing people, So
it looks so fun.
It is. I have to say, I can't believe we got funding from the Canadian government to make it. We'll see if we can get funding for the Great Canada Day Massacre because it's very critical of Canada.
But it says Canada in the title, and Canadian horror films do quite well around the world.
Very well. They do very well. So I'm like, we got some development financing from the Quebec funding body, which is not surprising because they're anything that bashes Canada, they're sort of excited about.
They're in for. Okay.
But we'll see. I mean, I'm finishing the new draft of the script. My producer's going to be shopping it around when that's done. So fingers crossed.
We discussed possibly doing a Christmas holiday themed episode together. So I want the movie done in 2 months. And is that not going to happen?
It's not how it, well, no, Canada, I mean, the government funding system is great, but it takes a long time. So, but we'll, I'll keep you updated. And if we have some exciting announcement, we can do like a Canada thing. Because there's we could do a My Bloody Valentine sort of holiday themed podcast.
Well, that's a good idea. Okay. And if you need any American actors in your Canadian film, hi. It's good to see you. I know you're not going to need American actors. Whatever. There's great Canadian actors.
There are. We are right now in this draft. We have an evil Danish CEO. Oh. But yeah, we want to steer away from the American, the American CEO stereotype. It's so easy.
It is so. I mean, I could do it though. Anyway. Have you seen any horror movies lately? Any new horror movies that you've seen at the theater or at home?
I'd say I have. I mean, I'm always watching stuff, but let's see. What did I see recently? My brain is sort of well, I saw it. You wouldn't really call it a horror movie, but it's sort of horrific. I saw a documentary on George Orwell called Orwell 2 + 2 = 5.
Okay, that sounds maybe scary.
It is scary. It's very scary. I saw it with some friends, and at the end we were like, So, I mean, it's about the moment. Both, it's about Orwell's prescience, and the moment we're living in, how it's sort of, coming full circle, and the
To
real
fruition.
horror of that. But
It's so
as far as-
terrifying.
it is. But I am seeing one tomorrow with a friend, actually with the SLAXX co-writer Patricia. It's called Eyes of Fire. Very excited.
I don't know it.
It's like a 1980s. They're selling it as a folk horror movie. It's like before the witch, there was Eyes of Fire. It's set in the, I guess, in the colonial era of the United States. So I'm very excited. It's terrible.
I need to check that out. I've never heard of it. Okay. All right.
Me neither. There's a little rep theater near my house, and they do like these series, and this one's in collaboration with Severin Films that release amazing old Blu-rays. So
they have those in that store near me too. That brand.
A friend of mine works for Severin, so I'm like supporting her work.
That's good of you. As I will support yours when I go to that store and buy your Blu-ray. So why horror? Why is this your great affection?
Funny enough, I don't know, but I recently met an astrologist at a film market. Okay.
Did they tell you why you like horror?
Yes, because Pluto is in one of my houses, and Pluto, if you know, is the Lord of the Dead. It's the star, the planet that's associated with the Lord of the Dead in is it Greek or Roman mythology?
Character Pluto, not what is it, a dog in Disney?
Not Bluto.
Oh, is that Pluto?
Pluto.
Wait,
the
is it
planet.
Pluto? Oh, sorry. No, but I thought it is Pluto. Sorry. Continue.
So I think it's anyways, one of the two. Anyways, so that she looked at she did like a quick house, whatever it's called. She did my chart, and she's like, "You have Pluto in one of your houses. Of course you're a horror filmmaker." I was like, "Well, that explains it, because nothing else explains it."
Was there a horror movie though that you saw? You're like, "Oh man, I love this genre." Like early on, you're like, "Oh, this is no."
I always loved dark material. I started reading Agatha Christie books when I was really young. I never read those like babysitter book clubs. I found them so boring. I found like if there wasn't a murder in a book, I wasn't interested. And then I started reading Christopher Pike, R.L. Stine, Anne Rice, all that stuff. And then when I was pretty young when I saw my first horror films. I was probably too young. I saw Alien, and that really terrified me when I was like 10. But because in the day, when you used to go to like the video stores and there were all these horror covers and you're like, "Ooh, that looks amazing." So I guess it started like that. I saw way too many films that I shouldn't have seen when I was a kid, like April Fools, remember? With the the kebab.
Oh, is that April Fool? Isn't that Happy Birthday to Me?
Oh, maybe.
Come on, Elsa. April Fools, doesn't it have like the woman, and you see her back, she's holding a knife behind her back, and there's like a
you're right. Happy Birthday to Me. I don't know why she's like why she has a brochette going down her throat for the happy birthday. Maybe that's like
maybe they're having a barbecue for the birthday.
Anyhow, so it's that sort of, going to the VHS store. I was a latchkey kid, so I would just like, "Oh, that looks good," and my parents would be like, "So what do you do today, honey?" I'm like, And then Fantasia, the amazing Fantasia Film Festival, is in Montreal, and so it started when I was 17, 18 or something. So I really started going super early, and I just found my crowd there. It was the people that I'm still friends with, and that helped me really throughout my career. So I don't know. It's Pluto in one of my houses. What can I say?
Okay, so just be careful of that Disney character, everyone. Very scary, Pluto.
Wah, wah. But I'm not scared. Look at me. This I don't look like a skip. People are like, "You don't look like you like horror movies." I'm like, "Well, what does that mean?"
Yeah, that's true. I'm working on a horror movie this week, and I met the director the other day, and I was expecting this guy to be like all tattooed, wearing black, and I don't know. And I met him. He looks like the most, normal dude. So I'm like, all right. I was jumping to conclusions. So do you prefer to watch your horror movies in a crowded cinema with a noisy audience, or Home Alone in the dark?
It depends. I mean, Fantasia is like the best film festival, so I'm really spoiled. So I absolutely love going to see horror films. Actually, I was thinking about that recently, how there's a list of films I want to see, but part of me is like, I want to see with someone. I don't want to just see these terrible films by myself. So I have to say, maybe I do think going to see horror movies in a crowd is great, but once in a while, if it's like a creepy ghost story or like a creepy thriller, I like watching that by myself to get a real sense of, being alone.
The truth, the creaks and the quiet. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I've dragged my wife to a lot of not great horror movies, or even some good ones. One of your picks today, I dragged my wife to many years ago, and we will discuss that. So we're moving on, if you're okay with this, to a couple of trivia games.
Oh no, I just said how terrible I am with trivia.
No, but it's horror movies. It's going to be easy. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to show you 3 images from a horror movie poster.
Okay.
And you're going to get 3 guesses as to what movie it is. And if you get 3 deads, you lose. If you get 1 living dead, you win. And you get 3 hints as well. And you can ask for those hints at any time. Are you ready?
What do I win? As a capitalist, I want to know.
You win going to the next game.
Not good enough. I want some stock options.
You get, after the next game, you get to spend the next half hour with me talking about movies. Is that a good gift?
I'll talk to my lawyer. We'll set up the contract.
Speaking of. All right. Okay, so first image, and remember, you get 3 hints at any time.
Okay.
Here's the first. I think you're going to do great here. First image. Do you know what movie this is?
Oh, it looks like... Is it Black Christmas?
Oh my God, you get a living dead on the very first try for Black Christmas. See? And look, I chose a Canadian film.
Oh, I know, thanks. And one that has a holiday in it.
Exactly, and which we will discuss on our next episode when you will have finished your film already in 2 months. Okay, so my hints would have been for that. Filmed in Ontario, Canada. Inspired many of the late 70s and 80s slashers. From the director of A Christmas Story. Also known as Silent Night, Evil Night, and the tagline, if this picture doesn't make your skin crawl, it's on too tight. But you didn't need any of those hints.
Wait, the guy who did A Christmas
Bob
Story?
Clark.
The one where it's like, he'll shoot your eye out?
Yes, it's the same director. Yes.
How did I not? I love A Christmas Story.
I know, they have similar vibes, though, in a weird way.
Yes. He's Canadian?
I don't know if he's Canadian.
Or is it just shot in Canada, like a lot of service
I know it was
production?
filmed in, I'm going to look it up, though. He and his son died in a car crash in LA like 10 years ago or something. Isn't that sad? I'm going to look him up, everyone. Sing for us or entertain everyone while I look up this movie.
Silent Night, Deadly Night. Oh.
He was born, yes, he's Canadian, born in New Orleans, USA. He's not Canadian, or was not. All right.
Because there's a town called Orleans in Ontario, but
yeah, it's
you threw me off with the new.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But it was French. Does that count? Okay, never mind. We're going to move on.
He was Acadian.
What's that?
Maybe he was Acadian. That's sort of like Canadian.
Oh, maybe he was. And now he's nothing. This is so sad. I brought it down. I made it dark. Okay, so the next one is, can you name the movie from the poster tagline? I think, again, you're going to do great. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, again, you get 3 guesses. Dead means you lose 3 times, and 1 living dead means you win, and you get 3 hints or even more if you want them. Here's the tagline. Go. Their thoughts can kill.
Oh, is it Scanners?
Oh my God, you're so good at this. You get a living dead. And it is Scanners. You're so Canadian again.
Film. Oh, thanks. You're making it easy.
No, I mean, it didn't necessarily mean I don't know all American films.
No, but there's less Canadian films.
And these are really good classics, too. So if I were to have given you hints, the effect for the exploding head scene was accomplished by filling a latex head of the actor with dog food, leftover lunch, fake blood, and rabbit livers, and then they shot it from behind with a 12-gauge shotgun. It was filmed in Ontario, Canada, and it is from the director of 1986's The Fly. But you got it.
David Cronenberg.
Have you ever seen The Brood?
I've seen, I think, all his films. I mean, I don't remember them all because some of them I've seen a long time ago. That's with the children, right?
Yeah, the creepy little.
Yeah, I have seen it.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's kind of slow, but it's creepy.
Did a real David Cronenberg marathon recently because I'm researching a film, and for some reason I wanted to see his films. So I
like more the horror ones, or like everything, like
no, more the horror ones, like Scanners, Videodrome,
Rabid.
Yes, Rabid, which that was shot in Montreal.
Oh, yay!
My hometown.
Oh, did you see them filming? No, you weren't born. I'm sorry. I don't think you were born.
Yeah, but not. I wasn't far off from being born.
I may have been born. I'm a couple years older than you. But anyway, are you ready to talk about? So since you have won, now you can talk about your movies. So what movies? So usually we do one movie, but you chose 2 movies this week. Do you want to talk to them at one time, or talk about one then the next? It is up to you.
No, I'll talk about both because I think they're related. There's a reason that I couldn't pick one over the other.
Okay.
So I picked Angel Heart, the 1980s classic with Mickey Rourke.
Directed by Alan Parker.
And The Ninth Gate, Johnny Depp and whatchamacallit, Polanski. It's like
Rowan Polanski, yes.
I mean, there's sort of like, hashtag Me Too, but let's go like this for a little bit. La, 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 la.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, there are. That's tricky.
Look, I still love The Ninth Gate. Whenever I'm feeling blue, I'll pop it on and I'll be like, oh. So I love those films, both of those films, because they are supernatural thrillers, which I have to say, even though I've never made one yet, it's my favorite genre. And I love how they're both set in these sort of, Angel Heart is set in Louisiana mostly, which has like a great vibe.
Oh,
and The Ninth Gate is set across some European countries, and I really love that, the real tangible feel of those locations. And I love the deal with the devil. Like, I don't know, there's something about it. I love the puzzling, the imagery.
The mystery.
Yeah. And the sort of detective who's not quite good, not quite bad.
Should we roll into the trailers and then continue the discussion? Here we go. Angel Heart, and then I'll play Ninth Gate. Here we go.
Do you know what today is? Today is Wednesday. It's anything can happen day.
My interest in Johnny is only in finding out if he's alive or if he's dead.
He's dead, Mr. Angel. And if he isn't, he is to me.
Are you afraid?
We don't go around murdering people, all right, Mr. Angel?
Prince of Darkness protects the powerful. You expect me to swallow that?
The egg is the symbol of the soul. Did you know that?
Johnny's favorite was as close to true evil as she ever wanted to come.
You killed him. And you're trying to pin it on me.
Did you kill him?
I know who I am.
You gotta burn through this, Angel. You gotta burn through this, Angel. Angel Heart.
And now, The Ninth Gate.
May I take a look? All my own rare editions have the same protagonist, the devil. Only the supreme masterpiece was missing.
The Nine Gates is a kingdom of shadows. book reputed to have been written by Satan himself.
I want you to go to Europe. I want you to get it for me.
You mean the devil won't show up?
Reputed to conjure up the Prince of Darkness in person.
Some books are dangerous.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into, Mr. Corso. Get out before it's too late.
I'm afraid it already is.
At last the key will unlock the ninth gate. To travel in silence, to brave the arrows of misfortune, and fear neither noose nor fire. There have been men who have been burned alive for just a glimpse of what you are about to witness.
I don't think that trailer does that movie justice. It's so short. What do you think?
The beginning did. I was like, oh, actually, that's pretty good. And then when that like heavy metal piped in, I thought, oh no, what are they doing?
Yeah,
but no,
it's very-
they don't capture its stylishness, I find.
Yeah, the trailer is very much of its time, which was, I think, 99.
Yeah.
But, okay, so why these movies together? I will let you...
Right. So, as I said, I love mysteries. When I'm not writing weird horror films, I'm reading mysteries. So there's something I find really satisfying about puzzling something out, being in the detective's space. And I'm always drawn to films or material that has a supernatural element. Like, even though when I read my mystery novels, when I get insomnia at night, there's no supernatural element, but I am really drawn to anything that has a supernatural element. And I find these two have a sort of discussion on the weight of your decisions in life, or your soul, the weight these decisions will have on your soul. So I think it's a very philosophical approach that I really admire. It's not just like scary guts and disgusting. There's a deeper question at play.
Do you like the guts and disgusting when they do play into films?
I do. I mean, like, Dead Alive is one of my favorite films.
Oh, it's so fun. Yeah.
But I do really like these darker, very stylized, stylish. I wouldn't say it's not at all experimental, but there's, especially in Angel Heart, there are some experimental sequences almost. So I like these dreamlike, the dreamlike world. It sets up this really symbolic world. And the Ninth Gate is the same thing. It plays with symbols. I find symbols really, really powerful. I have one script I'm working on actually right now that I dug out from my cupboard recently that has a lot of that.
Read the whole thing to us now.
Oh my God.
What? All right, you did okay.
There's some, but they're like, I love symbolism, and I find we don't see it as much in horror films. So I appreciate it in these two horror films, and I like. I
was just gonna say, do you like the religious aspect of that? That's kind of symbolism, like and things like the Omen and stuff, or is that not necessarily it?
No, I don't like. To me, religion is just like a myth, that people tell themselves to make sense of the world. So I would say I like the mythical aspect of religion. I really do enjoy myths, and I find horror films are like the modern myths of our time. They use allegorical, symbolic language to talk about deeper issues, and so it sort of permeates in your unconscious, like dreams. I think that's why horror films can be very, very powerful. And so the Catholic symbolism is just another. It's like one of the myths that's used to talk about the battle between good and evil. Because in the Ninth Gate, there isn't that much religion. In Angel Heart, there is, but
I revisited Angel Heart for this conversation. I remember not liking Ninth Gate, so I kind of skimmed through it a little bit. So I don't remember it that well. but maybe I should give it a full watch sometime
I
again.
love The Ninth Gate. It's true. I didn't love it at first when I first watched it. I don't remember why. Because I thought it was a bit hokey, maybe. But then
Yeah.
when I rewatched it, I actually really love that like touch of absurdity that's in it. It's very subtle.
Mm.
The
And Johnny
use of,
Depp is kind of cartoonish too. I found, not that this is
Yeah.
a review show, but there was something about his performance I didn't buy, and it just didn't stick with me at all.
I would watch it again because it's
Okay.
become to be one of my go-to films because it is absurd. It's like a little askew, you know. His performance is a bit over the top. And Emmanuelle Seigny, I think at first I hated her when I saw it, and I was like, oh, she's so bad. But then I appreciated her odd, sort of slightly stilted performance.
Lance is
and-
what? Or was?
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just love the use of wide lenses, which you don't really see that much in certain films. In certain films you do, but and the widescreen, the composition is really great. I find the art direction really amazing. Like the book is so well crafted, the images. There's a real craft to it that I really appreciate. And I just love, like I said, puzzles with like enigmas and books. I love anything that has to do with mysterious books that you have to piece together a puzzle. And
Are you a big fan of the Dan Brown books?
oh no, so badly written.
I haven't read those, but
I read one. I
really?
was like, I mean, I guess I understand the mystery, but it's so poorly written. It's shocking.
Is it like a
Yeah.
beach read, the kind of thing, you know, someone reads when they're on the beach in the sun? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but still, it's the writing is so poor.
Okay.
It's almost painful to read it. You know, I don't want to sound
not
like a
gonna read it.
snob if someone
Snob.
loves. But I just find like it's based, or it was inspired by a book called Holy Blood, Holy Grail, a nonfiction book, and that is much more interesting. I mean, it's like a tome. You have to really plow through it. But I mean, it's basically that theory is that Jesus and Mary Magdalene escaped to the south of France, and then Jesus's descendants are from there. And I actually went with Patricia, the co-writer of SLAXX. We did a tour in that area because my parents used to have a house out there. So we found the castle not the castle. It's like the church that they talk about in Holy Blood, Holy Grail, and the Cathar castles. You know, they visit.
Yeah.
So we visit, and it's
cool.
one of them is in the Ninth Gate. At the end, you know how I don't know if you remember. I won't spoil it for people, but at the end, he goes to visit this like creepy castle, and we visited that castle like at sundown. You're like,
Oh, that's nice and creepy. Like, is your producer friend also a fan of this film?
Oh yeah. She loves
Okay.
the Ninth Gate. Yeah. No, she's a big fan. We can say some of the dialogue together. We're such
my
nerds.
God.
We're like book nerds. So it's our perfect film.
Angel Heart is a movie that I saw, you know, when it first came to VHS, which I think was 87. And I was definitely too young to appreciate the film. It is stunning to look at. It's a beautiful film. Alan Parker is amazing. I loved this era of Mickey Rourke. He's great. I love the mystery detective element of it, which I think is a thing that you were saying that you dig about these films. But I think I was definitely too immature to understand what was going on. But now watching it, I remember being young going, oh, Louis Cypher, get it, Lucifer? Like, I'm really smart. I didn't realize watching it now. I'm like, wow, that's not at all vague.
No.
Yeah. So
With the
what
egg,
is it?
with creepy nails.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though. It's so beautifully made. What elements of this film do you love?
Well, I love the cinematography. I love the art direction. They're really stunning. They really capture a mood. I really love films that are able to use art direction to evoke a feeling so it's not overly art directed. I mean, it is very art directed, but it doesn't feel overly stylized. It just feels like it's evoking a mood, especially with the colors and the location. I really appreciate that style of art direction. I love the acting. I thought the acting was really, really solid. I love Charlotte Rampling.
Oh yeah, she's great.
And Robert De Niro with his like crazy nails when he like is rolling that egg.
He's having so much fun. You can tell he's really enjoying doing something different.
Yeah.
And not, he's so good.
I mean, I just really enjoy all of the elements. There's so many great little moments, like Lisa Bonet is really great in it. I mean, it is creepy when you find out the end.
That she's...
Please hang up and try again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you just spoiled it!
Oh, I didn't say that we'll fix that in post. I mean, it's really old. It's almost 40 years old. They should have seen it by now.
Yeah, I mean, I love her.
I can blank that out.
Performance. I like the mystery, like I said, the mystery element, and I like that he is... It remains mysterious until the end. Does he know what he did or not? Like that. I like the ambiguity of his character.
Yes,
because it's a real, like in the Ninth Gate, he's on the surface just looking for this book, and then of course at the end, I mean, spoiler.
Do you want to tell them? Spoil it.
Spoil it. He ends up picking up the final piece of the puzzle and making himself immortal. But he's very ambiguous, that guy. He's our hero, but he's not an unreliable narrator, but he's sort of morally ambiguous, which I really like. Whereas in Angel Heart, he's not technically morally ambiguous because he doesn't really know that he's who he's looking for, and that he himself has, perpetrated all these crimes. But there is another approach to this ambiguity of good versus evil, and can people be like, what makes someone good, what makes someone evil? I don't know, I like those discussions because I find I really like characters, or especially villains, because main characters to be that ambiguous is a bit sometimes hard to pull off, but I love villains who are morally ambiguous, who you sort of root for in a way.
Well, you do, and before the reveal in this film, you certainly have empathy for this guy, that Angel.
Yeah. You don't realize. I mean, and even when he realizes what the truth is, he still doesn't feel like that's really him. He thinks that he's just a good guy. So that it's almost like when you have a split personality and you realize your other personality has done something terrible.
Yeah.
I really like that dichotomy. Is that the right term?
Yeah, I think that's the right
trying
term.
to sound smart.
No, you are.
College words.
You're right. You're smart. Do you think they're scary movies? And not necessarily, horror does not have to be scary, or is it just
I wasn't like scared, but they definitely made me... Well, Angel Heart made me uneasy. The Ninth Gate is too sort of silly to make me uneasy. But I like horror films that leave this sort of lingering unease. Like, I would say that when people ask me who's your favorite horror filmmaker, I say Michael Haneke, because I think he's a horror filmmaker. Like,
those are disturbing.
Of anyone, his films have disturbed me the most. And if that's like the mark of a horror director, then maybe Michael Haneke is the like top horror director I know, because there's nothing as disturbing for me as a Michael Haneke movie.
And horror is different to everyone. Everyone finds a different thing scary. My first guest chose the movie The Vanishing, which isn't one of his films.
Oh yeah.
I think it has a similar kind of thing going. For me, it's The Changeling, which is a ghost movie, which is Canadian.
Oh yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
That's what scares me. Yeah. Have you seen that?
Yeah, with the ball, right?
Yes.
That little red ball. Yeah.
It's so good. I love that movie. Is there anything else you want to share about these films that you love about them, or it's up to you?
mean, they're pacing. I like that they take their time. You know, I
Yes.
like that they're not overly cut. They allow for like this slow meandering reflection. I mean, that was also of their time. Obviously, films now are more quickly edited.
Though I think in the time Ninth Gate came out, that was like a lot of the teen, like flash, you know, jump cut slashers. So that it was refreshing in his time to be a little bit paced a little bit slower. But Angel Heart, I think even in its time was a bit slow.
Yeah,
but I think
probably.
it's so engaging in that mystery. It's so heavy in that setting of New Orleans.
And
just
even New York,
beautiful
the
film.
way it sets up New York in the 50s, it's really, there's just such a creepy creepster mood about it, you know? I really admire films who are able to immediately evoke a mood, and a tone, and where you really see or feel the hand of the director. You know that you're in good hands with this film, like from the first shot, you know? And I feel like the Ninth Gate, the part of the Ninth Gate I hate is the opening. It's so bad.
With the guy,
with the credit sequence.
Oh, yeah, it's
The,
like so
cheesy
CGI.
gates. Oh,
did that look good back? It probably looked good back then. It looks
maybe
really cheesy
it
now.
looks terrible
yeah.
now, but like the when it starts with the guy with the who's in his wheelchair and he's just like cringing because we understand he understands he's being taken advantage of. Like it's so. Oh no, isn't it the first when the guy kills himself? I forget. Anyways.
Yes. Yeah. When he hangs himself in.
The sequence on the rug, right? That slow travel, and then I mean that's brilliant. You know right away you're in the hands of a pro. I mean, Roman Polanski.
He's been around a while. Yeah. But Alan Parker. Yeah. Not that we're comparing the two, but I'm more of an Alan Parker fan. I love Rosemary's Baby. That's great.
I mean, Polanski just has a really strong aesthetic, and he always has since his first film, like Knife in the Water. It's so. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those like black and white 60s films that are really self-contained, but with the sort of horror is all in the containment. It's really powerful.
I will check it out then. I saw Repulsion.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's Catherine Deneuve in the apartment, right, with the bunny?
I believe so. I saw once, but yes, I'm pretty sure that is it. So since you chose two movies today, normally I recommend a movie, but I'm going to just quickly recommend a couple of movies, unless you have something else to say about these, which I don't want to cut you off. I have a couple of movies.
Oh wait. One thing I would say, if you're looking for a companion piece for these two amazing films, I really like, because two wasn't enough. No. The Skeleton Key.
Oh, really? With Goldie Hawn
Seen it? Yeah.
I saw it.
You're like, I'm not gonna. Oh, come on! The twist is amazing.
I don't even remember. I just didn't.
What? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Skeleton Key. If you haven't discovered the Skeleton Key and you like New Orleans-y, Louisiana, supernatural, creepy
Kate Hudson.
mysteries, she's good at it.
I'm not judging.
She's fine. And then and isn't Gina Rollins, isn't she? She
I don't
plays
remember
the wife. Anyways, I recommend that.
I think that it's in not really remembering it super well. I do feel that would be a good companion piece to Ninth Gate, because I think I felt the same about both of them leaving the theater.
Oh, shit, you were like, this sucks.
I don't remember if that was the vibe. They didn't stick with me, though. I've seen a lot of people post about loving Skeleton Key, so I have no judgment. This is not a review show. It's just a horror movie discussion show. So I'm going to recommend
classic. Oh, sorry, I was just it's a very classic film. Like its aesthetic is not like as impressive as those two other films, but the twist at the end.
What is it?
I'm not going to say.
They won't hear it. Just tell me.
No, I'm not. No.
They can't hear it. That's lie talking. You're not even saying anything.
I'm not going to say, because that would be really sad if you hadn't seen it and if you didn't.
Okay, we're not going to spoil it. I'll look it up. I can Google it. They can too, but don't. You should watch it, people. Okay, so this week, I know, like, from watching you on Stump the Bill, in which you were amazing with your film trivia, you like movies that not necessarily American films, but European films. And so I thought of a couple of movies that I have loved in the past couple of years, which aren't necessarily European, but this first one is, and it kind of, I think, ties in with the two movies you chose. This is called Saint Maud. Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
It's
I love
so great. Directed by Rose Glass, who also did recently Love Lies Bleeding.
Yeah.
Which isn't quite as good, but that's a good film too. But this is so good, so underrated. And I'm going to show a trailer, if that's cool with you. Saint Maud.
Hi, you Maud?
Yes, hi. It takes nothing special to mop up after the dying.
You're prettier than the last one.
But to save a soul, that's quite something. Bless Amanda's body and bless her mind, which is shrouded in darkness.
When you pray, do you get a response?
Oh, it's like he's physically in me. It's how he guides me.
My little savior.
Hey, I thought that was you.
What are you up to?
I'm a private carer.
You're still nursing?
What?
They know what happened.
All the good girls go to hell. 'Cause even God herself.
I just want to see you loosen up.
I've got more important things on my mind.
There's my little saint. Maud, he isn't real.
Nothing worthwhile comes easily.
The good girls go to hell. I turned to ignore you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You must be the loneliest girl I've ever seen.
I'm ready and open. I feel fuller of your love than ever before. I have a responsibility.
Oh, yes, of course.
This is life and death on another level. What if I'm getting it all wrong?
All the good girls go to hell.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah. It's excellent. Yeah. No,
I showed it on the Ejectables, our other show that I do with Bill, and Bill hated it. But he doesn't like horror movies, so which is a sign. If he hated it, it's probably really good.
It's excellent. I mean, everything about it's so well directed, so well acted, and the story like goes to such strange, unexpected places. And the conviction of it, the world building, I think was really strong. Like that art direction, that sort of understated but really powerful art direction. I know I don't. When people ask me, I never think of Saint Maud because those two films I saw when I was really young, so they left a real imprint. But no, that one. I mean, it started Rose Glass's career, so she's
as it should.
First feature.
But it's so underrated. It didn't make its money back. It came out during the pandemic.
It's not that underrated. Like she got her career
think
really took off after that.
But critically acclaimed and good that she got some attention from the right people. But audiences did not go to it, and it just kind of trickled out on streaming eventually here in the States, which is so tragic because I want everyone to see it. It's amazing. It's just a beautiful film.
Maybe I don't know what her next film is, but I am sure it'll be.
Yeah,
great.
She's someone I'll always be looking out for.
So it might be something where people go back to see what she did early on.
Yeah, true. Hopefully.
So I'm sure there'll be like a re-release and stuff.
I hope so. It's one of the I don't know, I forget what I was going to say. Well, for straight up horror fans, it's not necessarily, I think I know some people that went in to see it and they're like, oh, horror movie. It's not. I would say even the same with like Ninth Gate and Angel Heart. People going in for like a scare and horror movies, it's not necessarily won't satisfy general audiences, but I think for people looking for something different, all three of these films are good picks.
I mean, I think Saint Maud is scarier than those other two films.
Yeah, sure. And at times, yeah, you're wondering, is this in her head? Are these things really happening? But yeah, it's pretty dark and twisty at times. I have one other film, which I believe came out 2 years ago in Canada, but I saw it last year here. I blindly went in New York City. I was looking for something different that didn't play in my area. And I loved it. It's one of my very favorite films I saw last year. And it is called, and I think it was filmed near you. It's called, in English, Humanist Vampire Seeking Suicidal Person.
Oh, yeah, and that's a great film.
Do you speak French?
Yeah.
Can you tell them what that says?
Vampire humaniste cherche suicidaire consentant.
Do you want to tell them about this movie that I love so very much?
Oh, yeah, that's an amazing film. It's about a young vampire who can't get her teeth to come out because she actually feels for humans, and so she's having a real hard time adapting to being a vampire. And then she realizes that her teeth come out when she is trying to protect a guy. Is that it?
Pretty much, I think. Should I show them the trailer? What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to show them the trailer.
Je vis une situation délicate qui m'oblige à faire du mal. Le problème, c'est que si je le fais pas, je meurs.
T'as juste à choisir ton préféré. Je vais te l'accrocher puis je vais te montrer comment le vider.
Non, merci, j'ai pas faim.
Les goûts, ça se développe. Tu vas voir, tu vas finir par aimer ça.
J'ai pas besoin de tuer du monde pour savoir que j'aimerais pas ça.
Les parents sont pas un buffet. Les dents sont sorties, t'es capable.
Est-ce que je devrais enlever mon chandail?
Non.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe quand vous allez au soleil?
On dessèche.
On dirait que je peux voir à travers ta peau.
Je crois en toi, t'es capable. Je peux pas, je peux pas le faire!
I love this film so much. It was such a, going in completely blind, I was so surprised. It's touching, it's funny, it's dark enough. It touches just enough of the horror element to be satisfying in that way. I think it's great. It's like a teen, like a 16 Candles sort of vibe with a horror tinge. I don't know. What do you think of it in general?
Oh, I loved it. No, I thought it was fantastic. When I remember when you're in the Quebec film industry, well, I mean, I get a newsletter seeing that says what films have been financed. Mm-hmm. So I remember just seeing that come through, and I'm always curious, what was financed. And so I saw just the title of it, and I was like, yes, this is
such a good title. That's why I chose to see it. Yeah.
And then, I mean, I heard it went to Venice, so it went to the Biennale, and I was like, oh my Lord, okay, this is going to be good. And then I went to see it right away, and I just loved it. Like, the aesthetic is amazing, the actors are great, the cinematography is great, like everything about it is, and yeah, it is. I mean, bullying. She protects the guy who's being bullied. That's a very dark and contemporary theme. So no, it was like masterfully directed. We share the same agent, actually. This lady and I, or the same manager, I should say.
You should make a movie together.
No.
All right, do your own.
She's her own. She has a,
and you're doing fine. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
How did this movie do in Canada? Because here, no one knows about it. Obviously, it played in New York and LA, and those audiences found it.
I don't know about the figures. I know here it got in Quebec, and I am in Quebec. It got, like, it did well. Did it do well at the box office? I don't know, but everyone heard about it. Everyone saw it. Like women who are my mother's age saw it and liked it, whereas like my film they'd like
too gory.
Yeah, I know. So it really found an audience. So it was really well received, but I don't know about the financing. You know how well it did at the box office, but I know it did well like in society.
Anyone I recommend it to loves it, even if they're not huge horror fans. Even Bill liked it. Yeah.
Oh, well then. Well then.
I know. No, but it's a good, that just means it can reach general audiences.
No, I don't mean that means it's still good. I mean like, well, if Bill liked it, then that's a real crossover hit.
I thought you were saying, oh, that means it can't be good.
No,
Sorry.
not at all.
Sorry.
No.
I'm telling Bill. No.
My mother and my aunt went to see it together, and I had already seen it. So I mean, I was busy that night, or I would have gone to see it again. And they were like, "Oh, it was so charmant.
It is
cute." I'm like, "See, horror isn't always like going like this." Because my mom's always like, when I see your films, I go like this. I'm like, thanks a lot.
But there are moments in this film where you might want to close your eyes a little if you don't know horror, but it's so good.
Right. Good pick.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. Everyone, please go check out Angel Heart, Ninth Gate, and Humanist Vampire, and Saint Maud. But most importantly, go see or buy the Blu-ray of SLAXX. Anything else you have coming up? Anything website you want to promote? Let us know.
Sure. I mean, you can find me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is @BElzaBub.
I love it. It's so good. And I will put that on the screen for the spelling.
Okay.
So
and then if you want to find out more about my previous films, you can go on my website. It's called midnightkingdom.com. I make experimental films with my husband in Morocco. So you can go see. I've got one on vampires, watermelon vampires.
Is he a filmmaker too?
He's not a filmmaker like by training. He's works in the tourist industry, but he's like a real film buff and he's a really good photographer. So we started making these short experimental films together, and then I really got inspired I lived part of the year out in Morocco, and I developed
You're going soon.
Yeah. I developed an idea that I sort of brought him on to help me like elaborate some of the Moroccan, the Muslim mythical aspects of it. So he's like my creative partner in this is the one that's like a supernatural mystery. It's set in Morocco.
I want to see all your stuff. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start with SLAXX though, even though that's
I made it. I just wrote I just wrote the synopsis for a program that's due next week. Oops.
Good for you though, for you're keeping busy and you're making stuff and creating. Check out her website, check out her films, and follow her on Instagram. Again, I will show those links. Thank you very much, Elza. Stand by for 1 second. Goodbye. Everyone else, like, share, tell your friends.
Jumpscare rewind. Jumpscare.